Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you come to this dungeon. Just look at all that. Give them a little bit of AoE, and you got a nice, pretty little crocolisk flower. Hey there, gold makers. This is Reckles with Want to Buy Gold, and today we are going to the most amazing dungeon for skinning you've ever seen, Black Morass. Don't remember it? That's okay. It's a level 59 to 60 vanilla dungeon, and most people skip this and go straight into Burning Crusade stuff while leveling. The only reason you would have been here is if you got lost while trying to find the entrance to the Dragon Soul raid. So, what's the goal? We're here to farm us up some Knothide Leather. Why? Because with everyone out there leveling their professions on alts and insta-level 90s, the prices of old world mats have skyrocketed, and leather is currently at about an average of 3 gold each. So, without further ado, let's hang a left at the big dragon, go on into the pink trees, and see if we can farm us up a crocolisk or two. As usual, we did 15 runs over the course of 3 hours to ensure that you guys got the most accurate test results possible. The Black Morass contains 3 types of mobs: spiders, crocolisks, and stealth jaguars. While you can't skin the spiders, you can use them to help you aggro the other mobs so they aren't a total waste. In the top left of the screen, I put an overlay of the route I'm going to follow, since this place is pretty easy to get lost in. The little white stars in the map are the 111 spawn points for the skinnable mobs. The crocs will always be there, but after a few runs, I started to notice that the jaguars share a spawn point with the spiders, so if you gather every mob in the dungeon, you'll only get about 75 skinnable mobs. When you start off, zigzag around the first little island on your right, and then start running counterclockwise around the stream. As a level 90, you'll have 0 aggro radius, so for some of them, at the beginning, you need to pause for a second or two on top of them, but in general, the swarm of animals behind you will pick them up. At the southwest corner, there are a few jaguars, so make sure you run onto the grass and then head along northeast along the stream. Here, as you can see, I slingshot aggro around the mobs, and they follow up around, and it really kind of speeds up the process. So if you run along, the big pack of mobs following behind you just picks everything up. It's nice and easy. But here at this point, once I get into this little corner here, I think, honestly, at this point, I get a little lost. So starting here, you gotta forgive me, even this was my best filming of this. Even I got a little lost in this stupid swamp. So you gotta forgive me. Start following the map rather than what you see on the screen. But you want to follow along. Once you get to the southeast corner of the map, follow along the mountain range and head northeast along to the little pocket of grass over in the northeast corner. From there are some stealth jaguars on that little pocket of grass there. Head back to the entrance. Wait for everything to come back to you. There's usually a little train of jaguars that follow you back. And just wait for everything to come back to you. If you're a lower level doing this, just kill everything because they can start to beat up on you. But I have done this on a lower level, and it's doable on not just a level 90. So kill everything, do your AoE. The only thing here, I'm speeding this up 8 by speed. The only warning I'd give here, since there are so many bodies, it does take about 4 minutes 30 seconds to skin everything. and these guys have a 5-minute despawn timer. So don't take a bathroom break, just skin your heart out, because the bodies will despawn on you. But that's it, that's the run. And if you don't have a mammoth and you need to sell, there is a vendor outside in the Caverns of Time right over here. And that's it. Let's see what we got after 15 runs. This is it. In total, we got 1,428 Knothide Leather at 3 gold, 10 silver each. That comes out to 476 Knothide Leather per hour and 1,476 gold per hour. So a nice little haul from that, from Old World Mats. And a nice little addition to a routine. You don't have to do a full hour, but go in there for 30 minutes, fill up the auction house on Knothide Leather. And a nice little addition from this dungeon is we got some middle tier transmog too. Got some Bone Shredder, which if y'all have been watching my other videos, you know is my absolute least favorite transmog. It's ugly, it's white, it's gross, but whatever. We got some Warmaul in there. But if y'all just want to DE this stuff, that's fine. It DEs into Arcane Dust. But in total, that stuff comes out to an additional 1,265 gold per hour. And here you go, some nice little proof that it does sell. So I did a little run for y'all. But that's it. Thanks for watching. And remember that in the end, the secret to making gold is just to search, craft, post every day. Right, now, after Corla, you want to gather up this big pack of mobs here, grab the Evolved Twilight Zealot, and hold them back behind this column. They'll get in a nice little pile. And watch out for the Evolved Twilight Zealots. They do an ability that will take out half your health, no matter how much health you have. So if you're low on health, just make sure you stun that ability. It's called Shadow Step, I believe. Wave at Raz every time he comes by. That's very important.